Hello all, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing what do they secretly want to tell you spread for all of my Pisces out there. So let's get after it. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. What do they secretly want to tell all of my Pisces out there? Feels good, feels good. All right, here. Okay. So this person, Four of Swords, this person's been doing a lot of contemplating, reflecting, really mulling over the aspects of the relationship from an external perspective, if you will. So they've given a lot, in other words, they've given a lot of deep thought about this potential relationship, pursuing a potential relationship with you. Got the Queen of Pentacles here. So this could quite possibly be an earth sign individual here, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy. Very down to earth, very grounded, nurturing energy, if you will. Yeah, for sure. In addition to that here, this person has done a great deal of really contemplating and reflecting on this relationship, but they're also giving a great deal of thought. Got the Hierophant card here. Long term, this is like a traditional marriage type of situation here. So this person definitely has really put the work in, you know, really projecting things forward here. Now they're trying to balance things right now, okay? Definitely trying to balance things, like have a good equal work balance relationship here, all right? What a really good identifying factor of this individual is that this person, okay, with the Six of Pentacles, is a very generous person, not only with their time, but also with their finances as well. This is I feel like this is a very civic-minded individual. So the examples I always like to use is, and by all means, guys, it does not necessarily mean that this person does this, but this is an example of, hey, this is the type of person that would volunteer at a soup kitchen or a homeless shelter. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're doing it. I want to clarify that. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're doing it, but they have the personality to do it. Okay? Just want to clarify that. All right? So they have a very good heart, and they're always very giving, and they're very socially civic-minded individuals. So they care about their fellow man, in other words. Okay? And they look at you and they say, wow, you know what? This situation, they bring a sense of calm. When you're around this person, there's always a sense of calm. Doesn't matter how crappy your day is with the Six of Swords. No matter how crappy your day is, when you're around this person, it's always a smooth, tranquil. So you go from a real choppy situation to a very smooth, tranquil, relaxing situation when you're around this person. So this person has the ability to kind of bring things. It doesn't matter who this person is around. They have that kind of effect when they enter a room. They can turn a chaotic situation and turn into a very calm, sort of like a soliloquy, if you will. All right. And finally, we have the Nine of Cups here. Nine of Cups representing this person's your wishes will definitely be fulfilled with this person. This person is the very calming barometer that you need here. So, that being said, let's see what the potential blockages are. Okay? What are the potential blockages keeping you guys apart? What are the potential blockages keeping you guys apart? What are the potential blockages keeping you guys apart? What are the potential blockages keeping you guys apart? Some cards you need to see, some cards you need to see, some cards that I need to Here we go. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, potential blockages here. So, what we're going to talk about here is the High Priestess energy here. So, High Priestess energy here is your intuition. All right, things are pretty much going in a very positive direction, you will, but the High Priestess energy here is your intuition telling you things are a little bit too good to be true. All right. What I would say to that is two things. One, do not ignore your intuition. You know, intuition is a very, it's gotten me out of some very cagey, crazy situations, believe me. But on the same token, I'm going to tell you, hey, listen, trust the blessing. You really, really, really want to trust the blessing here. You don't want to miss out on anything because you're paranoid that, okay, this is so good to be true. Let me see when's the next shoe going to drop. Don't do that because you'll miss out on some very positive things coming in your life. Also, we have the Chariot card here. Okay, Chariot card represents someone taking control, moving things in a direction that they want them to go into. In this particular case, I feel as though potential blockages. This is a very easygoing individual, as per my description, which is a very, comes into a room, everything kind of, all the craziness kind of levels out, and things kind of become kind of gentile and so forth. So this is not a person that's a very aggressive person. They're not or very, not even aggressive. Aggressive is too strong of a term here. This is not a very dominating figure here. It's a very relaxed individual, so they're not going to take control of a situation. And Chariot card's all about asserting one's self. So they're not going to really assert themselves to take control of the situation. They're not just going to kind of go with the flow type of thing. All right, so that's a potential blockage. If you're looking for someone to kind of take charge, that could be problematic. Also, here we have the Hierophant card. Hierophant card representing a situation in which long-term committed relationship, possible marriage at some point. I feel as if this marriage situation with this individual, if anything, is going to be down the road. But it's just going to kind of come as it goes. So, again, your relationship can be fantastic, be perfect. But if you're waiting for this person to say, hey, listen, I want to marry you, it's probably not going to happen because they're not really big on making the first moves here. And so it's probably going to take a while. Also, we got the Magician card. The ability to take things up above and manifest things. Again, as I said before, this person is not I'm not going to say not a go-getter, but they're not going to be the one to make the first move, really, okay? No matter how much chemistry you have there. So that goes as far as manifesting as well. They'll be okay with the way things just. They'll be okay cruising on things on medium for a couple of miles is what I'm saying. So even if they have the ability to manifest more because you're willing to give more, you're willing to commit more, it's not necessarily a problem with them. They're like, that's cool. It's cool. Also, potential block is 7 of Wands here. Kind of goes back to my original point, which is this. This person feels as though they have the high ground because they don't really find that there's an issue. This is a very easygoing person. You're not going to find that there is really too much of a problem with virtually anything, okay? We have the aspect here of the 8 of Swords. Now, I more or less feel as though this is possibly your energy here. Feel like your hands are tied behind your back and marginalized because you're waiting for someone to kind of take charge and say, okay, here's what we're going to do. Not to be overly aggressive or controlling, but, to exhume that sense of, hey, this is where we're going to go. Sometimes that's warranted. Okay? Sometimes a person lets a person know, hey, listen, you're still interested. You're not just, you want to take this to the next level. You're kind of not afraid to get in there, kind of mix it up a little bit, make things exciting. This person's, like I said, is on cruise control here. And that, my dear, could lead to the Hangman, stagnation. It could lead to stagnation because there's this sense of feeling stuck. In other words, not so much slipping back, but not going forward either. Just kind of staying neutral, just kind of cruising. That could be an issue, okay? And finally, King of Cups, the generosity, you know, making wise choices when it comes to their generosity and their time, being courteous and being generous. There's such a thing as being too generous and too courteous and making wise decisions when it comes to that. There's a time when you want to, maybe this person is always trying to help out, give to good causes. Not every cause is good, okay? And this person's going to be like, hey, well, that's pretty cool. I'll give to this one. Oh, hey, I'm interested in it. I'll kind of give to that one too. This person will have the tendency to kind of give to everyone, you know, and be generous and courteous to everyone. And not everyone has good intentions. And so there's going to have to be a kind of a reining in on that, if you will. So with that being said here, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to get before I shut this thing down here. What additional information does the Spirit want to get before I shut this thing down? What additional information does the Spirit want to get before I shut this thing down here? There you go. Show me cards. Good. There you go. Ooh, yeah. Yep, that makes a lot of sense here. So, core. This is the type of individual that you can put your whole your whole self into and be safe. So there's a lot of deep love here, and you can pour all your soul, all your fears and wants inside and be safe. Also, excuse me, got a little bit of a cold I'm getting over here. So, renewal. Definitely will renew your faith in humanity, for sure. Also renew your faith in relationships as well. Okay, so there's that as well here. So there's very good intentions here. However, fragments. And that fragments are going to come from, as I said before, the feeling of things being on cruise control for an extended period of time, which could lead to some stagnation, even though things are great. Things are good, but they can be great, and you know they can be great. That's going to be the issue. But also because, like I said, the generosity factor, and you're going to get kind of annoyed sometimes with that. So just kind of hang in there, and gentle nudges will do the trick here. All right. So with that being said, I'm shutting this thing down now. This is a general love reading. May not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you, you want to know more about this particular situation, I will leave the link down below. Make sure you get yourself a personal reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine too. Just take those parts of this reading that do and disregard the rest. Also, if you haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I will absolutely, positively see you next time. Bye-bye.